That was a blooper. I hope you can hear me now. Not sure. Of course, nobody's here, but I do appreciate everybody that tried to come in on my 12 o'clock live. But I had some technical difficulties, and I hope I don't have technical difficulties now. For some reason, you couldn't hear, but I'm back. We'll try this again. It happens. So, hey, Miss Paula, can you hear me? Oh, good, good. I don't know what happened before, but as Miss G says, it's one of those bloopers. That's gonna be a blooper for me. Thank you all for coming back. I am so sorry. I have no idea what happened. I'm pretty new to lives, so I couldn't fix it. I don't know what happened. Um, let's do this. But I was saying, I hope you all have your lunch. I did one of these lives last. No, it was me and you know, my being new to doing this, but it happens and we're just gonna move forward with it. But I did a lunch live last Tuesday and it turned out to be pretty good and I enjoyed it. So I decided to do it again today, called Lunch Bites. And I have my lunch. You may have seen me in the last live and just not heard what I said, but I have my wrap. This is a cucumber hummus wrap that I make, a quick lunch, very quick lunch, very delicious. And I also have a video um, of me making it. So if you get a chance, go back to the videos and learn to do it. I mean, it's very quick, very easy, and it's tasty and um, it's healthy. So, but thank you all. How's everybody doing at lunch today? I'm sitting here sweating because of my boo boo. But hey, like I said, it happens, and we gonna keep going with it. So hope y'all have your lunch with you. Hey Ezekiel, you'll be driving out of service. Oh wow, Miss Paula. But I appreciate you coming by. I definitely appreciate you stopping by. Hey Daryl, thank you for coming to my live. Thank you for bearing with me through this. Um, so are we here every Tuesday? I'm not sure. I did it last week and I decided to do it today. We'll see how it goes today. You know, I've already. Um, mm. We'll see how it goes today. Uh, um, Hi Debbie Sue, thank you. I know you said you had an appointment, so thank you so much for dropping in. I appreciate it. Um, this is lunchtime. People are out moving around. It's the middle of the day. People got things to do, places to go. I'm just here on my lunch break. I work from home, so I'm taking my lunch break to go live and talk with you all. Thank you so much for coming in. Hit that like button for me if you will. Um, and you know, if you're stationary somewhere having lunch, tell me what you're having for lunch. Mine is the cucumber hummus wrap that I put together a little bit earlier. Oh, hey there, hey there. Thank you for coming into my live. Hit that like button for me. I got it going right this time, so we moving on, moving forward. So, um, I'm sitting here having my computer so I can see the chat and hopefully, you know, keep up with the chat and Keep up with. And you know, it wouldn't be alive without my little trusty sidekick in there looking out the front door, patrolling the front yard. So, just getting breakfast. Wow. Wow. See, I'm having lunch here. My little wrap. It's lunch. It's lunch. But yeah, so I'm, like I said, I'm on my lunch break and wanted to go live and say hello to you all and chit chat a little bit. You just finished eating your breakfast, Melissa? Well, some people are late risers. I am an early riser, so I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. Every now and then, I'll I might sleeping in for me is sleeping in to about 8 o'clock, 8:30, 9 o'clock is rare, but yeah. So what else do y'all have going on today? Anybody doing any like holiday shopping already, or do you do your holiday shopping at the end of the season? Like, do you do your Christmas shopping, holiday decorating shopping at the end of the Christmas season? At the end of the Christmas season, I'm done. I don't shop at the end of the season. You take your husband to work, come back home, go to sleep. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, I usually start working about 9. About 9. Anywhere between 8 and 9 every day. Working on your assignment. Okay. Keep working on that assignment. Keep working on that assignment. But yeah. So I am this afternoon I've got some reports to do for work. That's always fun. Always fun. And make a few calls, but nothing heavy. So my work day is today, Tuesday is pretty light. Mondays are heavy days. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, moderators. So yeah, I made this sandwich, and this wrap is quick and easy to do, and it's very good. It's very tasty. House repairs. Wow. Okay. Wow. That's good to be able to do that while your granddaughter's sleeping. Maybe you can get a lot done. It's pretty good. Oh, you know what, Daryl? I never heard anything from them on Sunday afternoon. I got stood up, I guess you could say. I heard from them yesterday. So I was okay with that because, once I get home from church, I like being at home. So I was okay with it. I did get some dinner for myself. But I never heard anything back from him. And then I started to think, is it supposed to be today, or did I misunderstand? But I was, and I didn't call. I didn't call to ask where they were because they set it up. So I just enjoyed my time at home, Sunday afternoon. Visited different lives. I enjoyed that. So that was fine with me. And then I did get something to eat. So minor stuff in a short, yeah, minor stuff in a short window. I bet you can get a lot done though in that window of house repairs. I guess depending on what the repairs are. Yeah, we were in lives together on Sunday. And it was a lot of fun just stopping by, everybody's lives and seeing what they had going on and getting into conversation. And I enjoyed doing that. Hey, Miss G. Thank you for joining my live. Thank you for joining my live, Miss G. I had a real blooper in the beginning, but we got it fixed, and here we are. So, how are you today, Miss G? What you got going on? Are you working? Oh, you're trying to wrap up a meeting. Well, thank you for popping in while you're in your meeting. I'd be doing that sometimes. But thank you for popping in. Um, During the pandemic, my sisters and brothers and I, we don't live very close together, but while we couldn't travel and visit everybody, we did a virtual Christmas dinner, and that was a lot of fun. We've done it like 2 or 3 times since then, but it was, everybody to have their dinner, whatever it is they were gonna have for dinner, whether they wanted McDonald's for dinner, whether they cooked their dinner. But we came together and via Zoom, and we all talked about what our meals were that we were eating, and we played some Christmas games. We did it for about a couple of hours. We chit chatted about what was going on in our lives in the different parts of the world that we live in, and it was fun. So, this is one of the reasons why I wanted to do a lunch live, um, so that we can all have lunch together, enjoy our meals and or whatever it is we do at lunch, and just chit chat a little bit. It was a lot of fun, Melissa. No, I didn't share the live link today, Miss Miss G. I'm still working with that because I was gonna try to share the live link, but it didn't work out. I didn't do something right. So that was my big blooper at the beginning. And then when I was talking, people couldn't hear me. So I got to work on that, being able to share the link. I really did want to share the link because I wanted, to invite people up to say hey and uh, talk about their channel and be seen. Um, a heavy grading day. Oh wow. Okay. Well, but I do appreciate you stopping by. I really do, Doc. Um, yeah, we'll connect. I still haven't forgot. I will email you. Um, but yeah, Melissa, it was a lot of fun, and it was something I came up with because we couldn't get together to celebrate Christmas, so um, I wasn't quite sure how it was going to work out, and when I told my sisters and brothers about it, they were like, "Okay, all right, we can do that," and so we did that, and it was a hit, and it was actually we did it on my mom's birthday, just remembering her and Christmas. Her birthday was December 20th, so we did that, and it turned out to be really really nice in the very when we did it the very first one, and then we've done a couple more since then, and hopefully we'll do it again this year. But it was nice to be able to see each other, enjoy whatever the meals were we chose. Some of us had tacos. Some of us, like I said, cooked a a big meal, and some of us had pizza. So it was a lot of fun. Should watch your face and pop up. Oh, assignments are due on Tuesday, so this is it's. Well, I appreciate you, taking that time because that's a lot of work when you have to grade, grade for students. That's a lot. Um, well, thank you, Miss G. I'm doing the best I can, and I know y'all heard my little trusted sidekick at the front door. She's on her job being the front door neighborhood watch. So. Oh, really? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, my mom's birthday was the 20th, so uh and she was, she was something about her birthday, and she didn't care whether you included Christmas with it or not. She just, she just loved, she really did just love life and love people, and um, being around people. She was definitely a fun person. What other kind of stuff do I make for my lunch? Um, Sometimes I will do some lettuce tacos, or where I have I use the romaine lettuce, and as my taco shell. I'll do that. Um, a salad. I usually make a salad like every couple of days, and just have it ready to eat whenever, because then that's easier for me to choose than to, go out and buy something, because I will go buy fast food, but I'm trying to, you know, cut back on that. So if I have a salad that's already put together, and all I have to do is maybe add chicken to it if that's what I want on it, um, berries, and like blueberries or strawberries, and whatever the cheese is I want on it, I'll do that. Yeah, take a look at that video, and I'll do some more, quick lunches, because it is gonna have to be quick for me and healthy, because I will quickly go to Chick-fil-A. And I won't always choose the healthier choices whenever I go somewhere to eat. So I try to do better here at home. Oh, I do have a honey pimento chicken salad uh, video that I've done that was so delicious. It was easy to do. It was done with a rotisserie chicken, um, cheese, like sharp cheddar cheese, and it's got a little bit of cream cheese in it too. But it is really, really delicious, and I'll make that, and I like to have that on croissants. Um, it's super delicious. But I do have that video, honey pimento chicken salad. So check that one out too, Melissa. And I'll do more of um, healthier versions for lunch that are quick. I've done some that ended up not being repeats, but this wrap and the honey pimento chicken salad are definitely repeats here. Ooh, honeydew melon sounds really good. Sounds really good. Hi, Kathleen. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Y'all hit the like button when you come in. But yeah, Melissa, I'll have some more. I actually did a video, but this is a breakfast. This is like overnight oats. Um, I had never really tried overnight oats before, but I did a overnight oat uh, with 2 servings last week, and it was Reese's peanut butter cup overnight oats, and I kind of, worried about how that tasted, but it was really, really good. But I have a video on that I haven't put out yet, but I will upload it. Q, Kathleen. Yeah, but I'll upload that. So stuff like not honeydew. I saw Miss G talk about honeydew, but stuff like overnight oats. I like to do those because on Mondays I have to go into the office. So it's a whole lot easier for me to grab one of those, once I get dressed or on the go, or if I don't have time to just sit down and eat. Um, I I like overnight oats. Um, I got quite a few recipes of overnight oats that I am going to try, and whichever one of those are repeats, I'll video. I mean, it's easy to do. It's just super easy to make those. Please do. Yeah, let me know how it turns out when you try one of my recipes. I would just know that my recipes are gonna be quick, um, and easy to do. I also have a recipe, not a recipe. I also have a video that's coming out of my dinner I did one day, and it was creamy garlic chicken and spinach. And then I also did carrots with hot honey butter. Oh my God, that was really good, and it's healthy, heart healthy. Because most of the recipes I'm looking for are heart healthy recipes. Make you hungry. Yeah, my recipes are quick and easy. Um, but I enjoy trying new recipes, and like I said, I tried many recipes. A lot of them are really hits, and the other ones are not repeatable. So, and today I'm planning to make some broccoli, uh, beef and broccoli stir fry with cauliflower rice. So that's what I'm planning to do for dinner today. So. Oh, that sounds good, Kathleen. That sounds good. Yeah, yeah. My recipes, they will be quick and they will be easy to do. Um, yes, yes, yes. They will be easy to do, and because I don't mind being in my kitchen, but I don't like being here all day. I want to get it done, and I don't mind eating leftovers. So a lot of times when I make stuff, I can have it for the next day. Sometimes I will, cook a recipe and I might freeze it and have it for dinner another day. Uh, that kind of helps with not having to cook too much. So yeah, now I'm trying to figure out how to bake a healthier but tasteful biscuit. I did some Saturday. I didn't film it or anything, and they were they were pretty good. They were pretty good. They didn't rise like I needed them to. So I figured, there's some things I need to tweak to make them rise. But I actually made them with self-rising flour and almond flour and Greek yogurt. Um, so I still got a little bit more playing around with that to do before I release a film about it. But yeah, it was fun. It was a little bit of a challenge, and it wasn't bad. The biscuits were beautiful. They just didn't rise like I wanted them to. So I'm gonna work on that some more. And I wanted to do a biscuit because sometimes, I'm trying to eat healthy, but sometimes I really like a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit, and if I can figure out how to make it a little bit healthier, then I can have that, ever so often. I mean, I can't eat it every day, but I can have it sometimes. When my kids were growing up, I had it planned as far as cooking. I would cook on Sundays. I ended up cooking twice a week. So I would cook a big dinner on Sundays. We'd have it on Mondays. Tuesdays, I had stuff going on at church. So those were quick nights, like chicken nuggets and fries at home, not going out, but like chicken nuggets and fries or hot dogs and fries or something very quick and fries. Wednesdays, I would cook another big meal. We would have it on Thursdays. Fridays was the day that we, went out to eat or did fast food or pizza. And then Saturday, it was, everybody for themselves. You find what you can eat. And then I cook again on Sunday. So I really ended up cooking twice a week. Yeah, I love bacon. I do love some bacon. Um, and I often have to try to trick myself. So I'll cut my bacon um, pack in half, and I'll cook two of those halves, which is actually only one piece of bacon, but it makes me feel like I got two pieces of bacon. So that's why I have to trick my. That's how I have to trick myself. Right. Yeah. Everything in moderation. And I do have issues sometimes with moderation because there's some things that I absolutely love. Um, and, I have to remember you can't have this every day. Um, you know, and I love sweets. I love um, cakes, cookies. So I've learned not to have them in the house. I don't keep them in the house. If I'm going to have cake, I'll have it out. If I'm going to have ice cream, I will go out to get ice cream. I don't bring it in my house. Um, hey, Miss Paula, you back in service. Chocolate cake. And you know what? I'm a baker. I'm a baker, cake decorator, but whenever I do any kind of baking, it's always for someone else. It's always to go to somebody else's house, or if I've been invited somewhere, I'm baking something and I'm taking it there and I'm not bringing it back home. And I let them know, I'm like, look, this is yours. Not taking it back home. Because if it's here, I'll eat it. Thank you. Thank you, Doc. But yeah, I used to bake and decorate, cakes for birthdays, weddings, special occasions, just Sunday dinner, um, baby showers. I don't do so much of that anymore. I kind of cut back when my mom got sick, and then, uh, because she required a lot more care. And so I kind of got out of it then. And then once she passed away, I just never really got back into it. I'll bake cakes, but I don't do the decorating anymore. So, and it's just because I don't. It's not because I can't. It's just because I just don't. I just don't put that time in it. A good cheesecake recipe. Um, no, I don't have a good cheesecake recipe. Um, Apple cobbler. I do have an apple cobbler. I do have an old fashioned apple cobbler that my cousin used to make. My cousin is close was closer to my mom's age, so this is an old fashioned, old school. I do have that. I might make one of those one day. I haven't made it in gosh years because my kids didn't really care for it. Um, But I might do that and film it one day. It was delicious. She gave me the recipe, and I came home and did it. Made it, and it was really delicious. The kids, they were okay, but it wasn't something that I made again because they didn't really take to it like they do my red velvet cake. I have to make red velvet cake for them for holidays and their birthdays. Um, yeah, Miss G, I do have a few things I know how to do. A few things I know how to do. But my both my sons love my red velvet cake, and and the apple cobbler. I might do that and let you know. Let you know. Um, like my son's birthday's coming up next month, and I'm quite sure he is going to want a red velvet cake. And me as his mom, I am here for it. I will bake whatever he wants. uh, Last year, he wanted a cake. I do a honey bun cake. He wanted a combination of the two, and I said, "Well, I love a challenge, so I gave it a try." The only difference was I didn't use any red food coloring for that cake, and it was leaned more toward the honey bun, but it was a layered cake, and I got a video on that too. Um, so I don't know. This year he might want a honey bun cake. I don't know. Whatever he'll ask me for it in the next few weeks, next few days for sure. I Yeah, maybe I do. I never think about it like that, Miss G. Having a few things in my repertoire, I never think about it like that. But oh, okay. Thank you, Aunt Kathleen. I hope you feel better. Oh, really? They don't make red velvet cakes much around there. Yeah, that's that's my that's my signature cake. Anywhere I go, anywhere I'm invited to, or even my family, that's what they expect. Um, I went to visit my sister in Ohio. Actually, I went for my nephew's high school graduation, and I was basically there overnight, and I had to make red velvet cupcakes while I was there. um, but like I said, I'm here for it. Whenever they ask for it, I'll. I'm just glad they ask. I'm just glad they that they enjoy it and want it again. So, but yeah, and I don't think I have a video of me making a red velvet cake because I haven't really had to make one. Um, I don't think I filmed it last year. But maybe when I make my red velvet cake, whenever I make the next one I make, I'll film and upload it. So, thank you. Yeah. So yeah, I'm in my kitchen. Sometimes I'm always looking for different types of recipes. I'm always looking for copycat recipes or how to create healthier versions of things that I like. Miss G saw me making pancakes. Miss G asked, "Do I make key lime cake?" I have made a key lime cake one time, and I know your son loves it. So I said I was gonna make another one, but I haven't done that yet. But when I do, I'll film it and I'll tag you in it, Miss G. I sure will. Um, Miss G saw me. I did a live one morning when I was making pancakes. I wanted pancakes, and I um, I made pancakes, and I like to make my pancakes from scratch because I don't like boxed pancake mix. So I went online, gosh, years ago, and found a copycat IHOP pancake recipe. And that's the recipe I use. And when my kids were growing up, they wanted pancakes and waffles every Saturday morning, every Saturday morning, every Saturday morning. So I would make them homemade pancakes and waffles every Saturday morning. One of them wanted pancakes, the other one wanted waffles. And the funny thing is I used to make two separate batters. I would make pancake batter and then I would make waffle batter. Um, Other things you do for your kids. So, and then one day one Saturday morning, I was like, I just don't feel it. So I made one batter and I said, I'm going to try this. If it didn't work out, then I'll go back to making the two batters. So I said, I'm going to try this one batter. And I made pancakes and then I made waffles, same batter. Kids loved it. They couldn't tell that it was the same batter. They didn't even care. So from then on, I just made one batter and I would make pancakes for one and waffles for the other. So you're going to be expecting that key lime video? I'll do that. I'll do that. I'll do that. I have to make sure it's some close to some event or the holidays with when I make it, because if I make it just to be making it, I'm gonna eat it. That's not good. I will eat it. So usually I'll make stuff for other people, or like I said, if I have events to go to or it's a holiday. Because if here's the house, I'll eat it myself, and that's really not good. But anyway, thank you for the hearts. Y'all hit that like button. I really, really, really appreciate y'all coming in. My live, I do feel better. When it first started, and I had that blooper, I was nervous and like I don't know what's going on because you couldn't hear me, and I had no idea why my microphone was on. I couldn't figure it out, so I just stopped it and started it again, and moving on. Hey, Rhonda, how are you? Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Just here at lunchtime, chit-chatting with my friends. You all, thank you so much. I appreciate it. How are you today, Rhonda? Miss G, I got you. I got you. You said, oh yeah, I got you with the key lime recipe. I mean, video. I got you. And I'm gonna call it Lil J's key lime cake. Being sassy, yes, ma'am. Don't stop being sassy. You gotta stay sassy. Yes, yes, gotta stay sassy. Hey, Adrienne, thank you for stopping by. Here I am on my Tuesday lunch bites. Somebody asked if this was gonna be a regular Tuesday thing. I don't know. Maybe it will. We'll see. You love it. Little J's key lime pie, little key lime cake. Yeah, that's exactly what it's gonna be called. Yep. A key lime cake? You never heard of a key lime cake? Oh yeah. You gonna tell him now? Tell him. Yeah, it's gonna be Little J's key lime cake. Absolutely. Yeah, I'll get on that. Yeah, I'll get on that. I did make a cake one time when and it was a red velvet cake when my son lived in Florida. When he lived in Orlando. Uh, and I actually made a cake and I mailed it to him in Florida. I did, and it arrived it arrived intact. But when I tell you how I wrapped that cake up, my son, he didn't send me a video of him unwrapping the cake, but he told me, he was like, yeah, it took me about an hour to unwrap it because I wrapped that cake up. My fear was that it would end up in crumbs. So, I made the cake, I froze it, I took it out, and I wrapped it with plastic wrap and aluminum foil and put it back in the freezer and took it out and wrapped it some more. And then I bought it was like I don't know, it was like a mixing bowl. And um, a mixing bowl turned over, and I set the cake on what was the lid and put the dome over the cake, and I wrapped that, and then I got a box that I filled with uh, paper and sat it down in the middle of the paper and just packed paper around the little bowl so that the bowl didn't move, it didn't shake, and sent it. I took it, and the cake was frozen at the time, and took it to UPS, not UPS, FedEx, and had it sent to him. And when he got it, it was still intact. It was still intact. That was my first time doing it. So, because he wanted a cake for his birthday, and he wasn't coming home. His birthday's at the beginning of November. He wasn't coming home until Christmas, maybe. So, yeah, that was a challenge. That was a challenge to do that and mail it. And then I also did the same thing, mailed a cake to my oldest son in Los Angeles. Same way. Same way. How are you today, Adrian? I see the chat stopped. Okay. Adrian, are you ready for your afternoon run with 1,000 Plus Club? I love watching them. They have such a good time. They have such a good time. Oh, you have a headache. Oh, you have a headache already thinking about it. Oh gosh, but it's so much fun, so much energy. So much energy. Oh, yes, yes. Thank you, Kathleen. You have a good afternoon and take care. Hope you feel better. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you coming by. Yeah, so it's coming up on time for me to get back to work. So I'm going to end this one here. But I do appreciate everybody stopping by. I really do. And Melissa, I'll get some more quick recipes, lunch recipes, even breakfast recipes. And Miss G, I'll get on making that key lime, Lil J's key lime cake. Thank you all. I'm going to get off here. So you all have a great rest of your afternoon. I do appreciate your patience. I appreciate you being here. Y'all have a good afternoon. And I'll be seeing you in another live later on today, I'm sure. So y'all take care. Thank you. Bye.